Ever wondered how one single day could change the course of an entire nation's history? Well, on October 21st, 1600, that's exactly what happened in Japan. This is the story of the Battle of Sekigahara, the decisive clash that ended a century of civil war and ushered in over 250 years of peace under the Tokugawa Shogunate. It all started with the death of the great unifier, Toyotomi Hideyoshi. He left behind a young son and a council of powerful lords to rule in his place. But where there's power, there's ambition. Two major players emerged from the shadows: Ishida Mitsunari, a loyal administrator to the late Hideyoshi, and the cunning and patient Tokugawa Ieyasu, the most powerful daimyo in Japan. The country quickly split into two massive factions. The Western Army, led by Ishida Mitsunari, rallied lords loyal to the Toyotomi family, gathering a force of around 80,000 strong. Their goal was simple: protect Hideyoshi's heir and curb Ieyasu's growing influence. On the other side was the Eastern Army, commanded by Tokugawa Ieyasu himself, with about 75,000 soldiers. Ieyasu was a master strategist, known for his patience and political maneuvering. He saw this as his ultimate chance to seize control of Japan and finally bring a lasting peace under his own rule. The stage was set in a small, foggy valley in central Japan called Sekigahara. It was a strategic choke point, and both armies knew it would be the decisive battlefield. As dawn broke, the valley was shrouded in a thick mist. The Western Army held a superior tactical position on the surrounding hills, seemingly trapping Ieyasu's forces in the valley below. When the fog finally lifted, the battle began with a furious charge. For hours, the fighting was intense and bloody. The Eastern Army was pinned down, and it looked like Mitsunari's Western Army might just win the day. He repeatedly sent signals to his allies positioned on the hills, ordering them to charge and crush Ieyasu's flanks, but the charge never came. This is where the true genius, or perhaps the treachery of the battle, unfolds. Many of the lords in Mitsunari's army were only there out of obligation. Ieyasu had spent months secretly negotiating with them, promising land, titles, and power to anyone who would switch sides at the critical moment. The turning point came when Kobayakawa Hideaki, a powerful lord with 15,000 men on Mount Matsuo, finally made his move. After hesitating for hours, he ordered his troops not to attack Ieyasu, but to charge directly into the flank of his own allies in the Western Army. This betrayal caused a catastrophic chain reaction, one after another. Other lords who had made secret deals with Ieyasu turned their coats, and the Western Army completely collapsed. Within a single day, what began as a tense standoff turned into a complete rout. The Battle of Sekigahara was over. Ishida Mitsunari was captured and executed, and Tokugawa Ieyasu stood as the undisputed master of Japan. 3 years later, he was officially named shogun by the emperor, establishing the Tokugawa Shogunate, a dynasty that would rule for over 2.5 centuries. The battle didn't just create a new government, it forged a new era of peace, stability, and cultural flourishing known as the Edo period. And it all happened on one foggy day in a valley called Sekigahara. Pretty incredible. If you enjoyed this dive into Japanese history, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more stories from the past. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.